Welcome, event rental professionals. It's Susanna from Event Rental Professional, and today I'm going to talk about starting up an event rental business, even on a very small scale. It can be from home, it can be from a small warehouse or from your garage, from a storage unit. It really doesn't matter. You do not need a ton of inventory to get started. You can get started with just a handful of tables and a small selection of chairs. So then you think, okay, where do I get this? There are two ways to look at that. You can either order in bulk if you have the financial means to invest. If you do not, you can buy just a few tables, even at Home Depot or at Costco. I think Walmart even has tables. Get some 6-foot tables. That's the common table, especially the ones that fold in half, because maybe some people want to pick up and they fit in a vehicle. So that is a great option. And a lot of places like Home Depot and Costco, they actually have the folding chairs. Again, their price point is decent. Now, if you're picking a chair though from there, you need to understand, if you're going to buy 20 or 50 chairs to solve a problem or a need for your client, which is great, as long as you want to keep carrying that chair. I try to get chairs that are flat. I don't have ones with a curved back, let's say, because they take up more room on our dollies. But I order them in advance. I don't buy them at locally. But have I bought some fold-in-half tables locally? Absolutely, because I've been short, I've run out. It solves a problem, which is great. Other things that you can get locally are garbage cans, generators. They also can rent quite easily. There's just smaller items that rent very well that you can source locally. Now, having said that, there is also a brand new platform out there called rentanythingstore.com. It allows you to list all your rental items and then you promote it. People can rent it right through the platform. They take care of the payment. They do take 20%. But you don't have to build a website. You don't have to do credit card processing. You don't need to set up anything. You just have to upload really nice photos, a really nice description, and start promoting your business. It can be done right on Rent Anything Store. You don't even need to do anything else. Now, if you would like your own website, I always recommend put it in two places. Put it on both, because you just never know where your customer is going to come from. So even if you have to pay 20% to the platform, they've done the marketing for you. They've done something to get you that customer. So in a way, they kind of deserve a little bit of a commission, let's say. If it's from your own website, well, then you get to keep everything, of course. And it's the same for me, because I also have a rental business and I also have my items on both places. Now, on Rent Anything Store, I don't have all of my rental store on there, but I do have some personal items that do not belong to my store listed there as well. Things like paddle boards. My paddle board is on there. My wheelchair from when I had my big accident is on there. All my medical equipment, like the walker when I had to relearn how to walk. All those items, and they rent fairly frequently. So these are great items for you to put up on the Rent Anything Store, maybe even on your website if you create one. Kayaks, tenting equipment, sporting equipment, all those things rent very, very well. So there's so many ways to look at how to get that business started. So the big thing is not to, if you're short on capital, upfront capital, not to pre-buy. You buy and you promote what you can pick up on a very short time frame. Like if you know, you can say, okay, I'm going to push these tables and chairs. I know they have this many at this location. I'm going to do a campaign, or I'm going to, just promote it on social media. And if you get a bite, you can go pay and buy those items and at least get a partial return on your investment that you're now putting out for those tables and the chairs. Like things like garbage cans, you get your return very quickly. Generators, they take longer. Tables and chairs, typically around, I'm going to take a quick stab, around 7 rentals. Let's say 6 to 9 rentals. Take a pick in the middle with 7. So it takes a while to get your money back, but you will get your money back, especially on tables and chairs. Eventually, you can obviously widen your net with offering some linens, floor length linens or halfway lap length linens. You can sometimes get them locally. However, I do order them online, and I have a supplier that ships pretty much overnight. So I always say I need 3 days to get it in. If I don't have it, I require the customer to give me 3 days notice so I can get it in on time for their event. And again, I'm not committing to any colors. I'm not committing to a crazy amount of inventory. I'm just buying it as I need it, which is the most cost-effective way for you to grow your business. We want you to be successful. We want you to obviously get some profit into your business and not just by reinvesting. I know you got to reinvest, but you need to at some point earn a profit as well. The other thing that does well are games. So like large games like Connect 4, and just look on Amazon even. They carry them. Walmart online carries them. I believe Wayfair has them. Another great item are the 10 by 10 pop-up tents. Now, of course, there's a ton of them out there. I always suggest get white. Get white. Unless you can get black, but black is very hot. So I always get white because it looks the best and it looks the cleanest if you can keep it clean. The pop-up tents, we do take the tops off and we do wash them on cold, and we do keep them clean that way. So that is an option for you as well. And typically you can get them locally, so it's easy to get them. The weights to go with them, or sandbags, I would say pre-order those in advance. Sandbags are significantly cheaper. You can fill them up with sand or something else. If you have gravel, put gravel rocks in there. It doesn't really matter, but at least you have something to weigh down the tent without going overboard on the investment up front. I think that is a great way to start with your new business, provided that your upfront capital is very low. So you can still start a business, get yourself up and running on that platform. And I always recommend doing the Rent Anything store, because they verify the customer for you, so that you know when you are having your client pick up items that you're actually going to get them back. Because if they don't bring them back on Rent Anything store, there's insurance for that. So take a look at that platform, take a look at what you have at home to offer to put on there, and think about the items that go very well in your area. You can definitely do some little market research online, and leave some comments below. Let me know the items that you have, and if you have any questions about that, I'm here to help. I'm here to answer anything you have. Make it a great day. Go pick up your items and create your new business.